Good evening, you guys. This is Tina, Infinite Moonlove 1111. We're going to go ahead and do a channeled live read. This is going to be for love. We do have a few tarot and oracle decks here on deck with us, so we're going to go ahead and tap into it. My name is Tina, Infinite Moonlove 1111. I am a spiritual life coach, as well as I help you align within and outwardly to manifest, cultivate, and create the life by design by manifesting and aligning with your inner masculine and inner feminine energies. So we're going to go ahead and tap into a love message. As majority, 44 seconds, you could be seeing 444, are here for love. Okay, so this is what I do manifest for my collective and the universe to provide to us. So let's go ahead and open the message up for love, spirit. What do we have for the collective with regards to love? We have oracle messages, so we're going to go ahead and see what we have. We do have empathic, trust, and prioritize self. The bottom of the deck says powerful. So for many of you, I feel like this is a divine feminine energy that's coming forward first. The empathic side is divine feminine energetically, of course. It does relate or have, or it resides within any one gender, but with the empathic card, it does infer that there's a lot of this, it does infer that there's a lot of this crown chakra. There is an intuition, a strong psychic ability. High priestess comes to mind, 143 on the clock, which is I love you. There is a high sense of trust though, and as that extends up to the divine and source, it's talking about trust what the plan is, trust the plan, trust the destiny, trust the fate, trust the journey. Prioritize self is like make yourself first, make yourself a priority, and water the tree, water the plant that exists already, which is within self, in order for that to bloom and to call forward all of that nurturing energy, which, you know, it's like the honey and the bee, right? So this is the thing. Let's go ahead some clarifying messages for this. We're going to go ahead and clarify the empathic just a little bit. Spirit, what do we need to hear for the empathic? So to clarify empathic, we have remember, light work, transcendence, getting past conflict, spiritual awakening, and inner shifts. As you begin to remember and come back to whole or come back to self, you begin to really have a deeper inner state of awareness. There is a spiritual awakening that's integrating your higher self within. That is more psychic ability, which therefore does resonate. It does make sense that there would be this purple. There's a lot of purple that is coming through. Getting past conflict and transcending. So you are transcending these energies that you are feeling, and perhaps you feel overwhelmed by them at times, but there is definitely something that is, you know, you are succumbing to essentially. Now let's clarify trust. The trust is the twin flame. Okay, so we have the twin flame message out here. Telepathic, spiritual, magnetic, divine connection, strong soulmate. If you have encountered already a twin flame energy, this is what it is talking about. You have encountered your twin flame to trust this energy. But this energy is also, as you begin to awaken, okay, because this is a love message for the collective today, really talking about mirrored energy, really talking about the energy that you yourself are embodying and that you have called in this energy so that you can now start and begin your self-love process. So I really enjoy the fact that this is really talking this way, right? Now we do have prioritize self as the last message of these oracles. Then we're going to pull a couple of tarot and channel more into these messages. So welcome in everybody. This is a love message, and my name's Tina, Infinite Moonlove 1111. If these messages do resonate with you, don't forget to hit the comment buttons, share the live. Additionally, hit the link tree and visit my other platforms, Instagram and TikTok, where I do go live as well. Clarifying prioritize self, we have self-love, creation, intentions. So it is talking about focus on the desires of your heart. Ground in and be more present with yourself. Learn to have self-worth. What does that mean to you? And that is what the self-love journey is. That is what this reflective energy person that comes into your life, that catalyzes and it's a catalyst to your spiritual journey, which again, this is all about this new journey that's happening. And it talks about manifesting as well. There is a sense of being present, gratitude, abundance, positivity, tranquility, and success as well. There may be a separation for some of you that are dealing with this twin flame dynamic right now. And for the most part, this twin flame is a very magnetic, spiritual, deep connection. One where you have lived multiple lifetimes, perhaps, and your energy or energetic body remembers. Your spirit just remembers this person. And so this is something you may be karmically experiencing, but also to heal and navigate through these karmic experiences, okay? Let's go ahead and get a couple of tarot messages. We're going to clarify the empathic and the remember, transcendence, getting past conflict, spiritual awakening, inner shifts as well. Hi there, Ashley. How are you? Hi, everyone. Welcome in. So to clarify, we have the Ace of Wands, okay? That is a new beginning. So as again, this goes back into the spiritual awakening. As you begin to awaken, it's like you're crawling out of bed and you see the sunshine coming out and you're squinting your eyes. This Ace of Wands is a new opportunity where you're going to be able to seize this. I feel like somebody's just really crawling out of a cave, to be honest, because it's so dark in that cave where the darkness has lived, right? So with this coming out, we do have the Emperor for the trust and the twin flames. So this is about, for a majority of you that might be resonating with this, you may resonate with divine feminine, but the divine masculine energy is also coming out. So you may be watching this and thinking about your counterpart here, but the Emperor is the divine masculine. Now the trust card and the twin flames, that is I want to say correcting them, but really it's clarifying. This is the song Soulmate. This is the Aries energy. We have a lot of fire element in here as well, which is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius also. Let's go ahead and clarify prioritize self. Now this trust and the Emperor energy is also to awaken your own inner strengths, your own inner leadership. This is helping you navigate the process where you need to go or want to go. We do have prioritize self and self-love with the focus on the desires of your heart being clarified by the Eight of Swords. So for many of you, you may be locked in your mind. You may be a little, I want to say, hyper focused on certain things. You may be overthinking things. You're not really grounded in your heart space, which is why the spirits are asking you, your higher self is really talking about prioritize yourself. Create self-love, have creation, and put out the most purest intentions, and remind yourself what your worth is, because that's going to really help you navigate and move forward with all of this energy. What else does a collective need to hear, Spirit? We do have conflict. So for some of you, you may be having or dealing with conflict with your divine masculine. There could be some, again, I feel like there was a heavy separation energy within this energy. So this could be somebody that you feel you have a deep connection with again. As the twin flame card came out, this could be, Five of Wands is five is about change. So there could be a lot of change that you're having come around. You could be seeing 555 as well. For many of you, you are walking this very this path that you're having to navigate, to make decisions, to be logical, to discern, to cut people out. Perhaps this divine masculine is also very logical. This is the King of Swords that's coming out as well. And then the Hanged One, which is about separation, but it is also about perhaps surrendering to the higher self, okay? Surrendering to God, Source, Infinite, Source, what have you, the creator of all, in order to illuminate some of the things that you guys need to, really emphasize. I do feel that there is a brand new start coming out too with that Ace of Wands energy. So there is a lot of passion. This could be a passionate new beginning, perhaps with this person for some of you in the collective, but for others, it may be that you are being inspired. You have a lot of energy, and this energy at times we tend to want to run to a partner, a counterpart, and that is a sense of codependency where we're learning how to anchor in this energy and be most autonomous, most independent, and really learn how to, not hyper independent, but really learn how to be interdependent energetically, where we are not chasing, we are utilizing our energy in the best ways possible, where we are co-creating with the divine for our reality, our life. We do have the 10 of Swords and the High Priestess. So lots of intuition. Again, there is this high energy of like distress. It could be anxiety. You could be ungrounded. You could be just really stuck in your mind, thinking about people or things that have affected or hurt you in the past, perhaps as well. We do have High Priestess, which is the Pisces energy, and this talks about intuition, psychic ability, synchronicities. Maybe you're being inundated as well with a lot of these energies, and so it's very overwhelming and overstimulating to you. But you are going to come across others that are going to help you navigate and see through something so that you can cultivate and close out a cycle. And that's really what's going to be important so that you can reach the element of 10 of Cups, the element of the, for the most part, it's the element of emotional fulfillment, if you will. I'm going to read one of these oracle cards, and then I'm going to close out this love reading and post as well. So I do appreciate all that are here and joining me this evening. What's a final message for this collective, Spirit? 10 of Spring and the Mirror is coming out, as well as the Two of Summer. The Two of Summer is very similar to the Two of Cups. We're going to go ahead and read that. The Mirror is also coming out as well, and the illustration on the mirror is actually broken, which is very interesting. We're going to go ahead and read the Mirror first, since it is a major arcana. Detachment, soul searching, self-reflection. If the mirror appears in your spread, this indicates a detachment, a feeling of being on the wrong path in either one specific area of your life or overall. Life may have become busier and more stressful, and you might have started to act through convenience over passion. It's time to reignite excitement in your relationships, jobs, hobbies, or creativity. This may require you to look deep into yourself and reflect on how you allowed things to become stale. Take a look around you and weigh the negatives and positives in your life. What needs to be adjusted and what could do with nurturing? Facing the truth in your reflection can be hard, but it may be time to devote yourself to that for a while in order to grow. Practice clearing out the old in every sense in order to get yourself out of this place. Look at your immediate environment and reorganize and minimalize your living space. Work on the small parts of your life before focusing on the big ones. Remember your moral compass and don't let anything distract you from healing and growing. So that is talking about the mirror. So with the twin flame concept and aspect, it is a huge mirror, okay? 12:12 on the clock. So this is very much something that is reflecting what needs to be done. It does feel like there may be some work needing to be cleared out, and this is really what the mirror is doing. So it's enabling this to happen for you. Now with the Two of Summer, which is going to be very similar to the Two of Cups, we do have pairing, trust, and loyalty. This card relates to a pairing or attachment of some kind. This Two of Summer symbolizes a new direction or a milestone in a relationship. It could be in a work partnership or taking a romantic union to a new level, such as a marriage, or making your connection official in another way. The new direction could also mean that there are areas to explore within this pairing that can indicate changes that might be accompanied to distrust, doubt, or jealousy. Loyalty takes two, so do your part and trust in the relationship's natural development without overthinking each other's motives. Keeping respectful, honest communication is key, so talk with your partner in an open-minded manner and connect with close friends with whom you share established bonds for support. The only irony of the cards that did come out, the messages for these oracles, is the Ten of Spring, which naturally the Ten of Spring is like the Ten of Wands. So let me go ahead and get into that. So it's actually very similar to the Swords, I'm sorry. So it's going to be very similar to Swords, which is our mindset. So Ten of Spring says responsibility, busyness, and strain. If the Ten of Spring comes up in your spread, you have probably overcommitted to projects or responsibilities. This card is telling you that you have taken on more than you can handle and agreed to projects that your heart is no longer in. Busyness can also be related to avoidance of other commitments. It's time to slow down and try to enjoy the task that you want to complete, or dismiss projects that you know aren't right for you. Take some time to collect your thoughts and reflect on any distractions, then make effective change. So I do hope that this message reaches who it needs to, and I do hope that it does resonate for you. For many, you guys are going through what would be perceived as perhaps a dark night, really having to reestablish unity within self and having a lot more self-care, being mindful of your existence on the exterior of your life. Like, what is it that you need to get rid of? What is it that you need to move or shift? Because the physical aspects that are surrounding you are really a part of the interior, internal parts. And so this is the energetic being, right? So when anything is such a mess, there could be an issue with the fact that your energy is kind of chaotic inside and internally. But ultimately, we do have self-love and a spiritual awakening and a nostalgic, a lot of energy where we are remembering perhaps this person, perhaps playing through these, remnants of memories and times spent collectively with what you would perceive as the twin flame, your divine counterpart. So again, if you're divine feminine or divine masculine, or however that resonates to you. So I do hope again that this has resonated with you. My name is Tina, Infinite Moon Love 1111. I will be and do go live on TikTok, which is 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time as well. And I hope that you are taking care of yourself, and namaste.